The Volkswagen Passat is in the market since 1973 already, and it's one of the absolute success stories of Volkswagen. With nearly 30 million units sold worldwide, only the Golf has been sold a bit more often. And now I'm here in Hamburg today to see the brand new version of the car. And I have to say, the exterior has only been slightly changed, but there's loads of new technology on board.
The traffic assist is a combination out of 2-3 electronic systems that keep the car on the straight, on the street, and in the right speeds. It is a now active system. And the former Passat model, it was a passive system. So we had just the ACC system limited by the front sensor. Now we have a system that knows of the navigation system data and the GPS data, where the car is. It can be just overruled by the front camera in the windscreen that detects signs. And with that information, the car knows exactly where it is and what speed is allowed in that part of the street. So a big benefit in combination with the lane assist. This is an additional system which is now in this travel assist system that keeps the car in the lane. And we are standing in front of the all-track with towing capacity of 2.2 tons. This is a big benefit, not only for the driver, also maybe for the horses in the trailer. So we think it's a big improvement from the former Passat now to the facelift Passat. These are two systems. So as you mentioned, you're right, it can detect the roundabout because of the navigation data, and it even can detect the sharp bend. So the Passat knows with this data how to reduce the speed, that it fits perfect to that driving situation. That's true. And second part of the question was how the car can detect the right side, or in England, the left side of the car. So if the driver of the car feels unconscious, that kind of cascade starts to wake up the driver, to get him active behind the steering wheel. If all this doesn't work out properly and the car is still without an awake driver, the car can drive to the most right position of the street.
In addition, the Passat has an armada of assistance systems. These include lane change assist, lane keeping assist, pedestrian detection, emergency brake assist, trailer assist, and park assist. With the new Passat, the third generation of the modular infotainment kit is also launched. And so, App Connect now offers for the first time to use Apple CarPlay wirelessly via Bluetooth. In addition, the Passat is now permanently online on request, providing real-time information for navigation and other services. Even streaming music or internet radio are now possible. With Volkswagen We, now also services such as cashless parking or the use of your own trunk as a delivery box are possible. The new 11.7-inch digital cockpit of the Passat now offers even more contrast and a wider range of functions. The 3 different display configurations can be personalized with just one button on the new multifunction steering wheel. 3 infotainment systems with screens from 6.5 to a maximum of 9.2 inches at Discover Pro are available for market launch.
The rest of the interior of the Passat looks a lot like the predecessor, but there's one minor but still a change, because the clock which was here with the predecessor is gone, and now you can read Passat here. I think that's a bit of a pity, because I really love that clock up here, because that was typical for the Passat. There are 3 different trim levels available for the new Passat. The base model is simply called Passat. The next higher level is called Business, and the top version is called Elegance. For Elegance and Business, you can also order the package which is called R-Line to make the car more sporty. And of course, you can also have the GTE or the Passat All-Track. As part of the product upgrade, the front bumper has been redesigned. There are also new LED headlights as well as LED daytime running lights and LED fog lights. Even the grille looks much wider and more modern. The rear now features a new bumper and new LED taillights. On top, the Passat logo is now located in the middle of the tail lid below the Volkswagen logo. If you do not like it, you should opt to cancel it when ordering. At the rear of the Passat we do find these brand new LED taillights, and they featuring a new light signature which you can find here with the daytime running lights. But if you use the brake, that switches up to here. And because of this, they call it click-clack effect. This gives you more attention to the brakes, which is good for security. On top of this, you can have the new indicator, which will now wipe instead of just blink.
Rims in sizes from 17 to 19 inches are available for the new Passat.
The exterior size of the new Passat is very similar to its predecessor, and so the new Passat is 4,77 meters long. And when we talk about the interior space, that's very similar as well. So the new Passat offers between 650 up to 1,780 liters of maximum boot capacity.
Next to me now is Oliver Renz. He's part of the development team of Volkswagen Light. Mr. Renz, I have a question. You now offer the new matrix LED light for the Passat. What is the technology behind it and what does it deliver?
So the technology has its origin on the Touareg, where we have a matrix system, which is in another car segment, and we introduced this in the Passat. So we used two modules. We used one module which is giving us a basic light, and an additional module which is enhancing all the light with a matrix system. So I have the ability to mask out several areas in the same time, for instance, and this means that when I'm on the road, if a driver comes to me or if I have a plate to read, I can act on several points. So the plate I still can dim down, or I can make a spot, or I can isolate an area, and in this way I have a very nice and comfortable driving experience. This is quite an interesting thing.
So which means for me, I can drive all night with full lights on without disturbing any other.
For the new Passat, there are now 3 petrol and 4 diesel engines available, and they offer a power range between 120 up to 272 horsepower. But there is another new plug-in hybrid version as well, and that features a 1.4 litre petrol engine with 150 horsepower combined with an 85 kilowatt electric engine. So the combined output of that system is then 160 kilowatts or 218 horsepower. But I think more important is the car now should feature a maximum purely electric range of up to 55 kilometers, and that regarding to the new cycle called WLTP. You can order the new Passat from May onwards. It will be at the dealers mid of September. And I'm really looking forward for my very first test drive in that new car, because I really want to try the driver assistant and safety systems in real traffic. And of course, I will have a closer look at the new infotainment as well.